Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the start of another Let's Play for Civilization 6. We're playing Gorgo today. I love Gorgo. She's one of my original favorite civs. Hopefully you enjoyed the part 0 for that. We talked about all the abilities and some of the various changes in hoplites and anti-cav units that have helped her out recently. This is a very interesting start to me. Really interesting district options with all of these various mountains. Hopefully we get a nice like Colosseum city set up, something like that. But I think there are 3 pretty distinct options in terms of where to settle. First and foremost, let's move our warrior. So more fresh water up here. Looks like a lake. But kind of regardless of what we do, we might be looking at aqueducting something. And I think you can make an argument for settling in place. I think you can make an argument for settling the maze. My one hesitation with settling this is even though this is a Highlands map, looks like we've found the end of this river and some coast, which I don't love seeing, but it shouldn't be that prevalent. There's a small YOLO settle option to go here. I don't think it's quite worth it, although it might give us a better like long-term setup. I think the stronger play is to either settle in place and get the 2-2 base and start with a 2-2 tile on turn 1, or settle this. And I think I like settle this. It's a little bit weaker because you don't get the production. You only get 2 gold out of it. But I think it opens up some Acropolis options. Like if we settle in place, the Acropolis has to go here, which I think is a little bit restrictive. So I think we go here. I think we settle. We know that there's coast here. Hopefully there are enough workable tiles off in this direction specifically for us. And then we start with a scout. So we start here. We've got a 2-2 base. I think that's correct. 2-1-2 rather base. Let's just see what we have. The question with this is, do we want a religion? We could absolutely do like Crusade, Holy War stuff. Like Crusade plus Thermopylae seems interesting. Mr. Owl, thank you so much for the follow or for the repeat sub. Welcome back for 2 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is there ever a scenario when you don't start with a scout? Very, very rarely. And it would be something like knowing that you're on an islands type of settle with very limited room, in which case you start with a monument or a builder. But it's very, very rare. Very, very rare. Scouts are incredibly valuable. Scouts can create more scouts. One time, a mommy and a daddy scout. Let's not go there. What do we start with in the tech tree? I don't really want to start with horses, even though archers are really, really valuable in order to milk Thermopylae and kill units, kill ranged units and stuff. But I don't think I want to tech the horses because I think there's an interesting government plaza like right in here somewhere. And I don't want to block these 2 tiles with horses, and it's pretty likely that there will be some. So if we start with a holy site, I could maybe place it there and at least mitigate this. But it's kind of hard. I think it is astrology. Kind of weird. Do I save this for my next scout? And I'm pretty sure the answer is no, right? Because if I grab this now, it could be another scout. And it's also like I don't have a great move otherwise. I'm like moving here and then here. So I think we grab this. It's the archery boost. That's obviously disappointing. This is indeed a lake. Maybe another lake on the other side of it. How do I know where horses were spawn? I don't know where horses will spawn, but I know where horses can spawn. Horses cannot spawn on any of the hills that you see, so I know they aren't there. They can't spawn on jungle or forest, so I know they're not there. Basically, you need a flatland tile without a resource on it. So in terms of flatland tiles without a resource that we're seeing, it's that tile and that tile. Everything else either has a resource, has a feature, etc. So bummed about the archery boost, but we will live. So maybe horses here, volcano over there. This is Highland, so we don't expect a lot of rivers. I'd like to go here. Why astrology first? I might go for a religion. We'll see. City state up here, hopefully. Buenos Aires. Recruit a great writer. If I want to crusade religion with Gorgo, shouldn't I prioritize bronze working and mysticism? Not necessarily. It just depends on your timing. Here's another river, which we're happy to see. Let's go explore this river. I don't necessarily know what I'm doing with this game yet. So I'm just keeping my options open by teching towards the holy sites. Oh, this is awkward because this is totally going to find my capital. So I can either go look for wherever this came from, I can chase it, or I can just ignore it. Oh, it's totally going to find me soon. I think I ignore it. Probably to my own detriment. Nightbot sleeping. Oh, there you go. How you doing, Maestro? Ooh, you moved back. Okay. Well, that helps. There's the foreign trade boost, which is nice. We've got Ivory under Volcano. We've got double Volcano here. My man. Yeah, ignoring it to generate culture is certainly an argument. So tobacco we see. We're finally starting to see a couple of luxuries. Finksy, thank you for the follow. This is a stretch for your first expand, but I might try for it. We'll see. So no double moves. I think I just want to go here. Okay, nice. This might be where our second city goes, even though it's not on a new continent. We'll see how that works out. I don't really want to cross the river because my next move from there is kind of awkward. I think I'll take this, knowing that I'll get a little bit of vision. Oh, this looks so tempting. Expert Cobra, thank you for the 19 months and welcome on back. We've grown. We have 2. We're working 2 tiles, which is good. Thank you very much for the long-term support, my friend. Welcome on back. Good to have you here in the shop. All right, so here's our natural wonder. So I don't have to overtech astrology. That's awesome. This is what is this? Matterhorn? Do we have Greek Matterhorn shenanigans? That makes me want to do Holy War Crusade stuff. Like the fact that it's this close. I'm pretty tempted. Pretty tempted. Yeah, Greek Matterhorn on Highlands. Or Spear of Fiat. Either way. Yeah, this could absolutely be Giant's Causeway as well. I forgot about the culture bonus that you get there now. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'll take that. I'll take that all the way to the bank. So it's interesting because one of the things that Gorgo does and what Greece does is have the extra extra wildcard policy slot, allowing you to run like Survey and Discipline or God King plus Urban Planning. We don't even need God King now because we have the Relic. That is pretty ridiculous. I don't want to waste any science. Let's put a turn into pottery. Georgia on my mind. Where are you? I hope it's the warrior that meets you. It is. So indeed, this will be a bit of a stretch of a first settle and maybe not worth it. We can hire a warrior out of here pretty quick, which seems awesome.
Here the dark brown amorphous.
All right, so not Matterhorn.
There the red ochre, and below that again, the slender but
not Matterhorn,
of the woodcote.
but Spear of Fion. So I'm still quite interested in crusading here. And our holy sites are looking a little bit better here. Find Beowulf. Oh my god, that tile is bananas. Both of them. Let's go ahead and grab this on our scouts too. All right, probably settling Matterhorn. What do I do with this? Do I tangle or do I let her? Because it's a slinger. I can't really, and I'm across the river, right? So if I try to move here and clear it, like it may just not go well enough. I could loop the warrior back around and grab its spear. I could also buy another warrior in 2 turns, which seems pretty good. I think I just move away from it. All right, the scout has its promotion. Let's go. It's Highland, so let's certainly take Alpine. Beowulf is an interesting leader. I need to prioritize those a little bit better. Yeah, you can go ahead and get farmed by that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Spear of Fian, for anyone who doesn't know, I apologize, Hero. Land combat units that enter adjacent plots get Spear of Fian, which is 5 combat strength, and then obviously it also provides culture to that. Look at the cultural Rur. Could be. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like me. She may be who we wind up crusading. I think because we have the extra movement here, I'm going to go ahead and take that and allow this scout to go this way. Grab your spear. We get a little extra vision. Am I just settling this then? I never get this, but maybe another city does. Settle here, buy this tile, buy this tile. Settle the wine? Maybe. Yeah, there is a pyramid spot, isn't there? And a nice fissure. I'm going to be a little bit conservative with this warrior's movement. Do I want to buy another warrior for this? Or do I want to prioritize getting these tiles once I'm there? You like this better, Hogue? It's interesting. I do like Sacred Path again. We'll see what our Pantheon could be before too long. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, true. Losing out on the culture is usually not something I prefer.
A physician without at his best.
All right, decent exploration so far. I don't know what Pantheon we want. I'm just I'll be curious to know what's available. I think I want to go for irrigation for these banana tiles. If I want the profit, do I go for early mysticism? It's possible. I usually go down this half anyways, and we already have the foreign trade boost, so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, survey we can certainly run. If I run God King, I get my Pantheon next turn. Is that worth it? I'm giving up on discipline, but I don't really care. Because we need 25 faith. That means we get it next turn instead of in 2 turns. I like that, Duncan. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, I think we're okay like this for a little bit. This is a little bit greedy, but I think I like it. If we can pop out the Settler Pantheon, that's a really tempting choice. Sacred Path, it looks really tempting with our spawn again. Like I could drop a +3 Holy Site in there right away. We'll see. All right, Sacred Path is indeed available. As is the Settler. Well, yeah, the Plantation Pantheon does not look bad either. We already have Tobacco, and then this city is just insane already. The Settler's really, really, really tempting. I don't know. This choice is very, very familiar from our last game. I'm a little bit tempted to do Sacred Path. Yeah, that's a +4 Holy Site if I want it. As is this. Let's pick Goddess of the Harvest. I would love to. I would really love to. Sacred Path was last game, but if I'm going to go Holy Sites, and I've already teched them, Path does make a lot of sense. Because beyond our initial Holy Sites, like, we have some mountains, so we will be able to district some good Holy Sites, but not necessarily a lot. That being said, beyond our cap, this city and this city, not seeing a lot of jungle, and looks like we're equatorial here, so like expanding north probably a bit hard. Yeah, I was thinking about a Chichen Itza cap if I'm keeping the rainforest. I was definitely thinking about that, PB. Do we want to see what that would look like? Because that could be a fun play. It's weird because we won't get to chop out of our cap a whole lot. Yeah, the government plaza play when I do that is really awkward, huh? Maybe I just take the Settler. Because I can't not chop some of this stuff. And then that leaves me with like 4 Chichen tiles. Nah, that's not worth. That's not worth. This has to get chopped. I'm pretty sure government plaza goes right there. I think I take the Settler. We took Sacred Path last game, and we're justified in doing so. We had a lot of incentive for the faith. Note that this is a volcano, and all of this goes away. Like I think Sacred Path is reasonable, but I think we go Settler. Too many really good spots to settle right now. Yeah, we went. I had a nice turn 183 culture win with Guitarja PB. And Sacred Path was quite good in it. So that was fun. I've never done the Kampong tourism. I think it's this. This is very, very good. It's all good. How you been, buddy? I'm always happy to see you regardless. All right, and then we go settle this because it's the best. Or do I take this on a journey? This is so greedy. With her right here. Remember my last super greedy play? Let's go over here. I remember my last super greedy play. Don't think I want to make it again. And I think on second thought, let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. I think I want to prioritize buying these tiles and not the warrior. This could be an awesome Jebel. And I want to figure out a Coliseum. It looks like we've got a good amount of land. As we should. It's Highlands. We dropped a Civ. We made it so this could happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. What if we build around this? That could be how we get our faith. Especially since we just gave up the faith Pantheon. I kind of like that idea. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Starfire. I won't be able to do that today. Last stream for a while today. It's too close. Maybe? I like that better. Awkward with the Acropolis. What if we settle... no. Here could work. Realistically. Maybe. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we could still get this. And then this city can get that campus. Looks like everything's coming up Millhouse. It's the strongest play with Gorgo. I think it varies a good bit. I think she's reasonably flexible. James, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. This is the better move, but I want to scout around this a little bit. Oh, we can get an Eagle Warrior. Never found her super? Oh, man. Her ability, the Greek abilities are great. Acropolis plus the extra wildcard policy slot really lets you do anything you want. Thermopylae wants to fight early and like farm this barb camp that we're about to settle. But Eagle Warrior? Eagle Warrior? 155? I don't think I've given her a proper playthrough since the rework. Coliseum could go somewhere in here too. We'll see. Eagle Warrior over tile buys is the question. She got some buffs. Fresh Pineapple. Tundra down here. Okay, that was a bad move. I should have ended there. Oh well. Is this too dangerous? I do have the extra 5 combat strength.
I thought Clay must feel happy in the good.
First meet here. I mean, I kind of want it. If I settle... I mean, if I start here, it's fine. Because we start with a 3-2 tile. I'd obviously really like to buy both of these. It's amazing for our culture. It's amazing for their tile expansion. But I'd really like to get a spear on this Eagle Warrior. Like, it's really stupid. Oh, yeah, we could have settled and have it start near the new city, but it's so close. It's only 2 turns away, right? I still have to move and then settle and then buy? Because, like, by the time this gets here, it's going to have the spear. It'll be a turn away, but, like, otherwise I have to move it. I have to backtrack it. This is actually faster. All right. How do I get my irrigation, Eureka? This. Eventually that, anyways. They have an eagle warrior. That's exciting. All right. Well, we get an extra population, which is not the worst, not the best. I don't mind working the extra gold here either to maybe buy the tile. Why am I going irrigation? Because I want to get these banana tiles. So much gold. Like if my first builder turns into this Eureka and then multiple banana tiles, isn't that really good? Like where else should I go? Just get Reyna? Yeah. 2 promo Reyna's not worth it. I used to like trying to experiment with that, but I don't think it's worth it. You'd go for hoplites? Too far away. No close enough neighbor, in my opinion. What's your quest? Construct a preserve. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only reason I feel comfortable doing all this with the scout is because we have the spear on it. .39 strength Eagle Warrior. This is a pretty sick Chichen Itza. I kind of wish it was up one more tile to pick up these two, but that could be a thing. That could be a thing. All right, I would like to buy this eventually. Maybe we do in 3 turns. This is a fine tile to work on the outset. I don't think we're going for a holy site. I think I start with the monument of all things. Just to push out their borders. I will absolutely need to expand by this tile. So maybe we let the first tile expand naturally. And then the second one we buy out here. Because this is a 3rd ring tile. It's going to take forever to expand there if I don't buy it. Monument's just way better than Granary as a first build, unless your city is coastal and population capped. Not only does it drive early culture and give us a resource we want, it expands border growth for this city, which definitely needs it. And then on top of that, it allows us to recruit heroes. Yeah, but why not 2 monuments? If 1 monument's good, don't you want 2? Do I ever sit here with my warrior so that I can block them from killing it? It shuts down my movement a lot. But if I can farm this camp for a while, it'd be pretty sweet. I think I'm going to do it at least for a couple turns. My goal with this scout obviously isn't to explore the tundra, although there's plenty of good stuff potentially down there. I do want to scout our land. Can't get workers from the barbs. I'd have to war a city-state with this Eagle Warrior for sure. Oh, and this got cleared. So she's likely to expand over here. So where does that put my second city? I can't really do this. The city's okay. It has 2/2 tiles and could share in a government plaza, which seems reasonable. I could come down here and settle and think about pyramids. How would I do that? I'd actually want to settle here. Settle here, pyramids, Acropolis. Yeah, we took the settler Pantheon. Pretty happy to do so. It was basically against Sacred Path. I mean, Jebel City makes sense. The problem with the Jebel City is that I don't wind up settling fresh water. I think this is my best bet. Just because of initial tile quality. Because this city doesn't have a great tile to work. Like, I could buy them this. I think it's the conservative settle. Do I go for a holy site here? I guess I can't. And I need some growth. What does a builder do for me? If I build a builder, I could send it over here. Get my irrigation Eureka and then get my plantations online. Yeah, Monument first makes sense too. I think I want the builder though. It's kind of weird. Can sneak back through here. Alpine's so huge as a promotion. This erupted, so rip all those jungle tiles. As I mentioned, that was kind of part of the concern. Capital picks up some nice third ring tiles up here. I'm very happy to see that. Should have a good amount of production long term. All right. Now we have barbarians to deal with, and my scouts have sort of stopped scouting at the moment. Both of them have their first promo, which is the most important. I don't really need God King. Yeah, we're just at Disaster 2. I guess I can keep this in. I don't really need the 1 gold, 1 faith. It doesn't suck. It doesn't totally suck. But I don't think I need discipline. Well, God, I don't need like any of this. Yeah, +1 damage, I guess, with the double military policy slot is a small consideration. And I just don't really need this. Let's go get mysticism. One of the cool things you can do when you have an extra wildcard policy slot is run Revelation pre-government. And so we can work on our religion. Here's an expand from her, which is interesting. I really want to move this scout as soon as possible, but I need to figure out what's going on here first. I'm just gonna take this kill for the extra gold. And remember, I don't have to pillage this. We can continue to farm this for quite some time. So there's our mysticism culture. That was solid. And then the scout can leave. Ooh. Interesting. All right, this we're going to pull back on. Science, mining. Watermill's going to be pretty important. Maybe go towards mining first. Am I exploring with the settler? A little bit, but I have a destination that's very close. I might as well get the maximum vision while I move it around. But I think it's got. I don't think it's much of a settler explorer. Like it's going to settle there and it's going to be fine. Can't kill this turn. So I think we hang out. Do I take the 10 gold and buy my tile? Or the 30 gold, rather. Yeah, it's a solid city. Okay. She's got double city here, so she finally got her cities down. Peppermint Butler, I didn't know you were in this game. Do we try to be friendly with her? She's up there. Can only get away with this in single player. All right, now it's monument time. Alfaro, thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back with that Prime sub. Good to have you here. Huh. Hello. What are you two doing? She's got 3 cities.
Mysticism is the
So 12 more culture. It's huge early game, right? Huge, huge, huge. Okay, so, wow, wait a minute. We have an incredible mountain range protecting us from her. Maybe we don't need to crusade. Maybe I can build around this Jebel. That'd be pretty interesting. Here's another clan for us to work on. We can get a spearman from it. We do have monopolies, not a lot of strategics at the moment. We're happy with this city going here, right? It could also go on the cattle. I think it's too far away, though. I do think I'm going to use them and Government Plaza maybe here and try to take advantage of all this land for Government Plaza. Bananas, unfortunately, don't work with monopolies. You need strategics. I think I like the settle in place. It's not that exciting because it's not a plains hill. But like all the 2/2s. It also just completely segments off this land. If I can get one more city over here, like a greedy style, then we can maybe backfill all of these lovely, lovely lands. There's our early empire boost. All right, I don't need survey. I think discipline is still good because it's fueling our culture. It's like running a culture policy. And I think I start revelation. It's one of the very unique things you can do with either Greek Civ or even Poland is run revelation early and maybe sneak a little religion in. BH2U, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So we lose 1 combat strength by subbing out a military policy, but I think this is good. Yeah, warrior has the spear. I have 1 scout that doesn't. It's this dude. Oh no, both my scouts do, right? Or do they? Spear. Spear. Oh, both of them do. Both of them do. I haven't looked at settler progress. Phoenicia and Georgia both working. Not settler progress. Profit progress. Isidore up, which is quite nice. Bunch more culture. Yeah, the culture farm is nice. It's really strong early game, and if you just pay attention to your policies, it's really, really valuable. I don't actually know what I got there. Being a little greedy with my money. Oh, I got an envoy. Sue's Hong Kong. Sue's them. Sue's Buenos. All are interesting options. Kind of cute once we have the bananas on. Like, we could take them. I'm going to have the wheat, and then I'll have bananas. Plus the vision, obviously. Now, they pick up. They're going to take this tobacco tile. And maybe this tile, unless they have something better up here. It's really good vision right now, though. I was thinking about what do I build for an early wonder, and I'm not sure yet. Maybe Oracle? I have it teched. What'd you get? Stonehenge?
Who deserves more credit?
More culture. Like, I know it's only 5, but that's over a turn's worth, right? Ooh, this is kind of a problem. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make this land mine. Tons of bananas. Plantation Pantheon would have been pretty good. So potential raiding party coming our way. We don't mind too much, because I don't mind farming this. Now, I would like to get a couple archers with the spear on them. Also interested in getting this holy site. So maybe what we need to do is put a cut in the video, think about some districting and other cities that are going to be coming our way. We will we'll finish our move before then. Good amount of land. Still nervous about archery. I'm thinking about placing 2 holy sites here. But we'll deal with that offline. If you want to get involved in district planning or any of the other fun things we get up to on the channel, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us live in person on the internet. We'll see you then.